All right, Rumblers. Good morning. The Blue Max here, or at least this morning as I'm recording this. And welcome to the channel. Today we are going to be talking about the latest information in Warcraft Rumble, the Blizzard Anniversary event, and it's going to kick off real quick. And the first thing I've got to share with you is super exciting. It's a feature a lot of people have been asking for, and it is a core trader. Suddenly, all those rare cores that you've been hoarding for a long time are going to be useful. Let's dive in real quick. And one, you're going to be able to trade the rare cores for 300 gold, and that is a surprising number considering the fact that when they show up in the daily shop, they're 250 gold. So you'll actually be able to gain a little bit of extra. But if you're like me and you still have quite a few minis that haven't even reached epic, in fact, I counted it, I have 25, then you can take 5 rare cores and convert them for an epic. And I think um, I am 58 minis short of legendary, so you can then take 5 epic cores and convert them to legendary. And our next piece of news, no more collection level cap. What exactly does that mean? Well, it means we're going to be able to gain collection levels higher than 51. Now, XP collection is still going to be capped at 50. So if I have a collection level of 60 or 55 or whatever it is, I'm still going to collect the same XP as a collection level of 50. But it means that we will be getting the 50 gold or 75 gold if you have the Arclight booster per collection level increase, and it means at increments of 5, such as 55, 60, 65, and so forth, we're going to get a 2x star tome. So that's going to be very exciting. Oh, and there's that information about the Arclight booster and gold. So I'm going to put on my speculation cap here. This is what I'm thinking. Um, at least in my brain, I'm thinking, okay, this is exciting, but in and of itself, it doesn't do a huge amount. Yeah, it gains some additional stars for people who don't really need all that many stars, and it's a small increase in gold. But I wonder if I were to do PvE competition, one of the key factors for how that competition would go would be to put people in appropriate brackets, and I think this at least paves the way for that. At least if they're doing things the way I would do, and that's not necessarily going to be the case. But for example, if you take a player who hasn't spent any money in the game, but they were at soft launch or even at global launch, and they have been playing consistently day after day, they're going to be at or near collection level 51. So that is not a good comparable metric to determine an account power. So I think this allows us to have, well, obviously, we're going to be able to see what our collection level is, and it's going to mean the brackets are going to be able to kind of spread out. And that way, you would not necessarily be competing with a free-to-play player if you were someone who had spent a considerable amount of money, and vice versa. All right, I'm going to pause the content real quick for a quick announcement, and that is we are going to do a giveaway for some codes for Warcraft Rumble, and all you need to do is post a comment in the video. Tell me about your first experience with Warcraft Rumble, and I will pick someone randomly from that. And also, if you are enjoying this channel and you don't want to miss out on anything, please consider subscribing and hitting the button for notifications. All right, back to the content. And now we have a few more items to cover real quick, and one of those is we are now going to be able to have simultaneous events running. And there's going to be more information about this coming down the pipe in the coming weeks. My guess is this may be another island between the two continents, or maybe it's like how Molten Core and Dungeons are in the middle of I think they're called the Eastern Isles. Yeah, that's pretty bad, Blue. You've been playing this game for a year, but not being a wowhead, I'm not as familiar with the geography. And in addition, we have a 28-day login event coming up. Now, there's about 21 or 22 days worth of tangible rewards. These are going to be things like megatomes, stars for particular units, and leaders. And if you log in to all 28 of the days, you're going to I've got a slide down the road here. You're going to get 500 tickets, air quotes, that will be converted to ArcLight Energy at a conversion rate of 20 to 1, which will be the standard. That will happen at the end of the anniversary event. But you're also going to be able to, yep, there's that information about the overflow. And you're also going to be getting some new cosmetics, and that's going to be a Footman and Grunt profile pick. And everyone knows we're coming up on 30 years of Warcraft in the Blizzard world, and so that is a clear homage to Warcraft Orcs and Humans, which came out, I guess, in November of 1994. I didn't run into it until age 15 in the spring of '96, and that was my first foray into the RTS genre, and it set a trajectory for my gaming over many years. Now, in addition to that, if you were not playing the game at global launch and you didn't get those golden towers, the golden cobalt skin, and the golden cobalt profile pick, those are going to be available during this event as well. All right, so that is all the information we have currently. Expect more information to be released in trickle format to keep the hype train going in the future. And if you enjoyed this content, please do me a favor. Like, subscribe, comment, hit that button for the notifications, and thank you so much. Have a good one.